And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
What it is, what it do. Welcome back to the channel, man. How y'all doing out there, man? What the world treating y'all like? Huh? What the world treating y'all like today, man? Because we just getting started, so we don't know yet. But I can tell you this, we gonna get it busting regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because we always keep it litty in the city. I hope everybody doing good out there, man. Hey, so check it out. Staff done dropped some things on us real quick, right? We're with the Feathered Friend, and we got 30 creepy unknown creatures caught on tape. We got 30 of them things, so you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna have to buckle up for this one and see exactly what we got busting out here with these creatures, man. We know we got some cryptids running around. We got some rakes. We got some skinwalkers. That people seems to continually get confused and mixed and screwed. These two things are not the same. Everything is not a skinwalker and everything is not a rake. Okay, so we gonna throw that disclaimer out there right now. Y'all need to stop mixing the two. They're not the same. How they got here is probably the same, but as far as entities are concerned, they are not the same. And for some reason, it's like y'all are just so programmed on just thinking that when you see something like that, oh, it's a skinwalker. I mean, skinwalkers get more fame than any cryptid. To be honest with you, I mean, it's like every time you turn around, something's a skinwalker. Every time you turn around, it's a skinwalker. It's a skinwalker. It's a skinwalker. And on this channel, we've established that skinwalkers, they try to lure you in. They try to set traps and lure you in. And rakes, if they're close enough, they gonna get on your ace real quick. So I don't know, but we're gonna check out these 30 creepy creatures, unknown creatures here with the Feathered Friend, and we're gonna see exactly what he has for us. And we're gonna try to establish the fact that I know that a skinwalker tries to set you up. I know that a rake is gonna come get you. So let's see what they got busting. So without further ado, I hope you got you, because I do, and you know how we do it. Let's get it busting.
Welcome to a new video. Our world is full of unknown and unexplained events and strange creatures lurking in the shadows. While some of these sightings can easily be explained as pranks or mistakes, others remain shrouded in mystery,
we got
continuing
that video.
to fascinate and terrify people around the globe. Today we'll show you 20 creepy creatures that have been captured on camera. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And before we start, also like the video.
Gotcha.
Number 30. A group of friends was camping by a lake deep in the woods when they suddenly came face to face with a pair of malevolent red eyes staring at them from a creature. They thought it was something supernatural and their hearts started racing. What was lurking in the shadows, seemingly ready to devour them? Startled, they jumped into their boat nearby to cross to the other side of the lake. But as they were almost reaching the shore, they realized they had left someone behind on the cliff. The boys shouted for him to jump into the water as there was a creepy creature lurking nearby. Everyone seemed to be safe at one point, but then they saw the creature with red eyes resurface, and it even seemed to be chasing them. What do you think this creature could be? Let me know in those comments.
Look like the Wolfman. Or Batman. The Wolfman or Batman, you know what I'm talking about? What I can't tell you this. Go back to my channel and you'll find the additions to that particular video right there and what actually happened after that. I'll say this, that thing it jumped in the water to go after them. Yeah, no doubt.
Number 29.
I think he got on their ace too.
The Philippines harbor one of the most chilling myths, especially if you find yourself near crops. The Sigbin is a creature that emerges at night to suck the blood of its victims from their shadows. If we are to believe this next video, a group of Filipino YouTubers managed to capture the
Bruh, that looks nothing like that picture. What in the hell is wrong with y'all? That thing looks nothing like that. Okay, check it out. Right down there on the screen. See? You see that? That and that. How? How? How was that same? I got how?
This creature on camera. In fact, its otherworldly body is so strange that you can't immediately discern its features. This gives it ample time to hiss, growl, and creep eerily towards you until you have no choice but to run away. It's said to resemble a hornless goat and has the ability to become invisible to humans. The Sigbin is known to primarily move backward, with its head tucked between its hind legs. While sightings of the Sigbin are rare, it's considered a popular and famous monster in
Bruh, it is looking nothing like these photos and these descriptions that y'all are giving. Like, what in the hell? Like, seriously, bruh, it's not. What's wrong?
Filipino mythology. However, the person in this video manages to scare the creature away back into the crops, and what happened afterward remains
Bruh,
unknown.
that's a damn dude. That's a little child. Well, it's in the body of a child. Let me say that. It's itty bitty like a child. Like,
Number 28.
Y'all saw what I saw. Don't. It crawled away like a little boy. Now, I don't know what. I don't know why. But I clearly know what the hell I just saw. It didn't look like any other pictures that were put up beside it. The first thing looked like a rat. The second thing looked like a backwards crocodile. And the looking at the whatever that was, I don't know, man. It wasn't that though.
Recently, new video footage was released, allegedly showing the Rake creature walking by. According to many people, the Rake is the scariest creature that exists. Unfortunately,
Bruh, that was not a...
Unfortunately, little info is known about this video, but upon analysis, we can see that the creature is in the vicinity of a forest, and the video was recorded with a trail camera. What makes the creature terrifying is its humanoid appearance, with a hairless body and long limbs and fingers. Its size is estimated to be about the same as an average person. Although little information is available about this video, the creature seems to look briefly into the camera at the end. Its pale skin and large sunken eyes are likely to frighten most people. According to legend, the Rake is a nocturnal creature often seen on the outskirts of towns and villages, usually in wooded areas or near abandoned buildings. So the fact that we see it passing by here aligns with the legend often told about the creature.
No, but that's not
Number
what that
27. With its possessions on its back, this small goblin-like creature appears to be on the verge of embarking on a life-changing journey. Jokes aside, let's talk about goblins and what they're capable of. Even if you don't believe in goblins or similar creatures, you might be surprised to know that these myths and stories are always based on some truth. Goblins are often associated with the concept of hidden worlds, existing just beyond the bounds of humans' perception, and are believed to have their own societies and customs. They're often depicted as small, mischievous beings with reputations for causing trouble and playing pranks on people. If we're to believe the following video, this person managed to capture a real goblin on camera in an unknown location. While they're not always portrayed as outright malevolent, they are known for their greediness and territorial nature, with a short fuse and penchant for mischief. They are commonly found in places like forests, caves, and abandoned areas, where they can remain hidden from humans and carry out their various plans unnoticed.
True.
What do you think the goblin in this video is up to, and where is it headed? Number 26. You may be convinced that most dinosaurs were gigantic and walked on 4 legs.
Walking through a new
However,
dimension,
many
you know what I'm
dinosaurs were
talking
bipedal, meaning they moved on 2 legs. In fact, some of the most well-known and iconic dinosaurs, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex and Velociraptor, were exclusively bipedal. Now, a video was circulating on the internet showing 2 dinosaur-like creatures walking along a frozen river. Unfortunately,
chameleon
there
back
isn't much
there,
info available about this video, but we can see that they both resemble each other with a pointed head, a hump
Some
on their
type of
back, and long
reptilian?
tails. According to history, bipedal theropods like the T-Rex would have been top predators, posing a significant threat to other animals. But imagine if these kinds of creatures were still on Earth. That would be quite terrifying for humanity. Other people in the comments say that these creatures look more like extraterrestrial beings than dinosaurs. Number 25. The next video is about a man who lives near the woods and regularly noticed a strange creature staring towards his house in the darkness. At one point, he had enough and decided to grab his camera and step outside to film it. What he captured on camera is quite creepy, and the man himself has no idea what kind of creature lurks in the woods. It could possibly be a wolf or coyote, but you'd almost swear its shape is human-like.
Now
Some people think that the
that could
homeowners
be
who
a rat.
filmed it may have also captured a second, smaller creature. The man shares that he has been harassed by a group of hostile and unexplainable creatures for several months. Their appearance is bizarre and otherworldly, leading some to speculate that they may not be from this world. He also mentions never having believed in cryptid creatures or poltergeists, so this experience was very strange for him. We don't know if these creatures are still terrorizing his house, but let's hope they've disappeared by now. Number 24. This next video went viral on the internet a while ago, claiming to capture an extraterrestrial entity crossing a street in Caldwell City, Idaho. While some people were skeptical, some others say that this could be evidence of an extraterrestrial
That
life.
thing look crazy.
In the video, we see an alien moving in the dark with an unusually slender body, 4 elongated limbs, and a distinct tail. This mysterious sighting has sparked speculation and curiosity within the community about the existence and nature of intelligent life beyond our planet. But if this video is indeed real, why would such a creature be roaming around in Idaho? And
I mean, for one, they go where the hell they want. For one. For 2, they go where the hell they want. For 2. For 3, you should be getting the picture by now. Who gonna stop it? Clearly, whoever filmed it too afraid to walk up on it. I mean, would you walk up on it? Let's be real here. Would you walk up on it? The thing looked like it came from the Alien movie, man. Would you walk up on it? I mean, unless, you know what I'm saying? You rocking with my boy back there. Unless you get down like them. Would you walk up on it? I'm just asking. Why would it be anywhere? Because it wants to be. Pursuing whatever it wants to pursue. Maybe it likes the air. Maybe it knows in this area people too scary to walk up on it. Who knows why it's doing whatever it's doing? The question is, why aren't we told about it? And why do people have to film it? And then these films or videos get denied as to not be true when we know clearly what's out there. Something. And it's not only us.
And what's the purpose of crossing a dark street? Believe it or not, Idaho is had a significant number of reported UFO sightings in recent years, with 76 reports in 2020 alone. This made it the state with the highest number of sightings that year. In November 2009, multiple witnesses reported seeing groups of strange lights in the sky above Boise, Idaho. The lights were described as orange and floating in formation. Do you think aliens are slowly trying to expand their territory? Number 23. The theory that extraterrestrial beings prefer wooded areas is popular among believers in the community. The person in this video is walking through the forest and suddenly encounters a small dark creature hiding behind some plants. One of the main arguments behind the theory is that wooded areas provide sufficient cover for extraterrestrial beings to conduct their activities and research in complete privacy. Additionally,
was that,
forests
man?
are often mentioned as potential sources of energy for extraterrestrial beings due to their abundant sources of water, oxygen, and organic material. This specific video where an alien emerges from the vegetation was allegedly filmed in a forest somewhere in Europe. One of the most well-known incidents of extraterrestrial beings in forests was the Renlesham Forest incident, which took place in Suffolk, England in 1980. Several United States Air Force officers reported strange lights and objects in the forest, and some even claimed to have seen extraterrestrial beings. Another notable incident was the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter in 1955, where a family in rural Kentucky claimed to be terrorized by small, gray extraterrestrial beings. Number 22. The footage of a terrifying creature resembling a skinwalker was recently shared on TikTok. It's said to have occurred somewhere in Canada, where two guards took a break in their car during a night shift. The creature was captured around midnight, and both guards were shocked when it approached them. People in the comments have various theories about what it could be, ranging from a ghost to Bigfoot. However, most people agree that they witnessed a skinwalker, a frightening and feared creature from the Native American folklore. A skinwalker is believed to have the ability to transform into any desired being, including humans, animals, spirits, or even inanimate objects. It's believed that skinwalkers use this power to cause harm and chaos, and they are often seen as allies of dark entities. Since then, the mysterious creature is said to have been captured on camera again as it walked along the unpaved road. Number 21.
Oh, man.
Many people have security.
See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. See what I'm saying? Skinwalkers, bro. Come on, man. Does everything got to be that? Y'all ridiculous. Like, you small-minded you dense as hell. You dense in the... Man, there's so much stuff out there with unfathomable powers that you just have no clue. Dude, my guy back here, they come on, man. They got cloaking technology. Come on, dude. Y'all so small, closed-minded. You get a little bit of, and you run with it, and y'all ridiculous with that man. Come on, no. Everything ain't a skinwalker, bruh. Just like everything ain't a rake. Y'all tripping. It's other stuff out there. There's more out there, y'all. Come on with the bullshit, man. For real. Let's be real here, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all see it's almost like cry wolf. You scream some stuff so much, man, eventually, even if it's got some truth to it, people eventually, you know what I'm saying, they ain't trying to hear it no more, because that's all people be screaming. Come on, man, y'all cut that out, dude. Find out more. Don't just, oh, that's a skinwalker. Did anybody see anything that resemble any other pictures? It's invisible. They can do that. Okay. It's invisible. They can do that. They're the only things that can be invisible? They're the only things capable of doing this? How do you know? See, that's what we're trying to find out. This is why we're here, to establish these things and to get y'all off the ignorance, man. Stop being so damn ignorant. Stop regurgitating information that you're hearing from another person because they think that it's this, and because they have a little bit more information than you, or they the first person to put you on something, and you're thinking that that's what it is every time you hear about it. No, that is not. Do your own research, do your own due diligence. So when somebody comes out and say, man, it's a skinwalker, you come back and be like, hey, bruh, that is not a skinwalker. That is this. Or that ain't that, that's this. That ain't that, that's this. This ain't that, and that ain't this. Like I said, the big difference between a skinwalker and a rake. Big difference. And if you go through the videos here on this channel, you will establish that a rake, if it gets close enough, it will come and attack you. I've yet to see a skinwalker just straight attack anybody. It's always trying to call you and get your attention and lure you to it. Then there are different sizes, shapes. I mean, come on, man. Even my child knows the difference between some of this stuff. SCPs 096, SCP 446, 42 SCP-00X, which would be your Rake. 2756, which I think is the Skinwalker. So they got two different numbers, two different entities. And if they got these numbers and this SCP in front of them, secure, contain, protect, then obviously the government knows about them already. The government's been experimenting on them, probably have captured them. How did they get here? CERN maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing we hear about that's opening portals around here, right? Could be CERN. But I just say alleged, because I don't know. But that's my first initial thought. But y'all tripping out with these skinwalkers, man. I mean, I ain't mean to cut it like that, but hey, it's just, I'm talking about, man, for real. Let's broaden, expand your mind, man.
Cameras these days, which protect them from potential unwanted activities. They continuously capture footage, helping to identify and track suspicious individuals or actions. But sometimes unexplainable things are also caught on camera, like this video of a small humanoid figure briefly appearing then disappearing from view. The sighting has sparked debate about what the creature could be, with some speculating that it might be a type of skunk found in western North America. These animals have a distinctive odor, and when threatened, they perform a handstand and spray their musk. Do you think it's a skunk, or could it be another unexplained creature?
Hey,
no.
What about that damn thing said skunk to you? Don't it look like Cousin It from the Addams Family? Didn't it look like a little Cousin It or something? Skunk, man. Skunk, man. A skunk. For real? That's all y'all come up with. That's the best that you can do. See how y'all ain't thinking? See how your mind? You see how I said Cousin It? And how y'all said a skunk? That's a skunk. That's a skunk.
Things are also caught on camera, like this video of a small humanoid.
Do that look like a skunk to you? I just saw skunk on 4 feet. 4 paws, whatever you want to call it. This thing is clearly walking on 2 feet or 2 paws, because here's its hands. It's covered in hair. Looking like Cousin It. And y'all said a skunk?
Figure briefly appearing.
Look at that thing, dude.
From view. The sighting
what in the hell is wrong with y'all?
Creature could be, with some speculating that it might be a type of skunk.
How did it look like that?
North America. These animals have a distinctive odor, and when threatened, they perform a handstand and spray their musk. Do you think it's a skunk, or could it be another unexplained creature?
How? See, that's why I'm getting on y'all ace today, man.
20. The last thing you want to see is something climbing over your fence and heading towards your pool, or maybe even attempting to break into your house. Unfortunately, there's extremely limited information about this video, so let's analyze it. The creature climbing over the fence resembles a skinwalker. These beings first
See? Here we go, man. Y'all man, get the... Bruh. Okay, this is a Rake. See what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know the difference. You don't even know the difference. This is a Rake. Skinwalkers ain't coming in your yard, man. The hell?
Gain recognition in Navajo culture. The Navajo are indigenous people living in the southwestern United States.
Bruh, that ain't even an Indian. He ain't Navajo. Fuck out of... Bruh, I'm tired of this shit, man. Y'all ain't finna just keep, man, hold up, bruh. This, okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone for now. Y'all do, man. Get out of here with that. Let's get back on these creatures, though.
States and comprise over 300,000 members.
Bruh, look at man. Okay,
In their
let me stop.
folklore, the Skinwalker is said to be a witch with supernatural abilities. Some Navajo people believe they are drawn to water, with certain bodies of water being considered particularly dangerous.
So why okay, drawn to water. So you tell me, why would a supernatural or unnatural creature be drawn to a pool full of chemicals? I'm going to speak on behalf of these creatures out here, because some of y'all be thinking because it's what it is that it's stupid, that they ain't got no form of intelligence. And that's where you know what I'm saying, you getting it twisted. Man, these things smarter than you. Because you think something that looks like a skunk, that don't look like a skunk, is a skunk. You think that a skinwalker is a rake. And vice versa. These things are drawn to bodies of water. True. Maybe. But I'm sure the thing is smart enough to know the difference between a swimming pool and chemicals, because they can smell it, and a natural spring. Out of all the water around here and the swimming pools right here, why don't we have any footage of a Bigfoot or something like that in somebody's swimming pool taking a drink of water? Because they know that it's chemicals in it and it ain't something that they need to put in their system. CT, always on. Y'all ain't finna do this. Now, feather friend, you may not know. I'm not talking to you in particular. I'm speaking in general here. But people, y'all have to stop doing this. Do some more research. And then this Navajo story, okay, that may be true. Oh, but because it's over here in that area, that's exactly what it has to be. The skin, come on, man.
Whether we're actually seeing a skinwalker in this video, or if it's just an animal, is unknown.
Nah, bruh.
What do you think? Let me know in those
that right there actually looks like zero, what was it? 096. So that ain't even a rake or a skinwalker. That, now that I've seen the rib cage of it, it actually looked like SCP-096. So that's 3 different cryptids. And y'all are only talking about the 2. But I've called out 4 in the video. Come on, people. Come on, people. The information out there for you. They can't hide it. They got to record it. And they got to put it out there for the public to see. They're not going to come out and tell you, but you can go out there and find it. That's how a lot of us has found the information that we found, because it's universal law, man. They got to put it out. If it's out there, it's got to be put out for people to find, to put the clues together. Universal law, what it is. Nobody can break that, and if you do, you know what I'm talking about? Universal consequences. Is what it is. So the information's out there. Y'all just ain't doing your due diligence. You care, but you don't. But if you care enough to comment, then you should care enough to do the research. You feel me? Because what I'm doing now is reacting. But I can react with some knowledge. So I can make a conscientious decision as to, what am I looking at? Is this count? Is this cap? Is this real? Is this fake? Is this a rake? Is it a skinwalker? Is it Shy Guy? Is it a plague doctor? I mean, what, you know what I'm talking about? Like, come on, man. We just can't just keep running with the same thing, because you putting a title on something that may not be. And if you thinking that because it's this is the way we can kill it, and it be something totally different, and you get your ace 8, then what? Well, that didn't work. Well, it didn't work because you didn't know what the hell you were dealing with.
Comments.
Because you believe somebody else. Comments.
Number 19. In 2014, a man decided to set up a camera in a tree after repeatedly seeing a strange creature near his home. According to the man, the creature could possibly be a Yowie. The Yowie is a creature from Australian folklore, similar to the Yeti of the Himalayas and the Bigfoot or Sasquatch of North America. It's often depicted as a hairy and large ape-like creature that dwells in the wilderness. In this video, the creature appears to have blinking bright eyes and is looking at the apples hanging from the tree. Rumors of this creature have circulated for hundreds of years, with witnesses claiming to have seen the creature often in forested areas. The first documented sighting of the Yowie occurred in 1795 by a group of English settlers in what is now Sydney. In the 1970s, a man named Rex Gilfoy became known as the Yowie Man of Australia and dedicated his life to researching and documenting evidence of the creature. There have been reports of physical evidence of the Yowie, including hair samples and footprints. After this incident, the owners said that all the apples they placed were gone. Number 18. In the following video, it's suggested that a UFO is flying through the sky, but in our opinion, it appears more like a humanoid creature. Whatever this figure or object is, it was spotted in the sky above Glasgow. A woman named Lindsay Curry, who witnessed the strange object, described it as flying from the northwest of Glasgow towards the southwest. While the exact nature of the object or figure remains unknown, witnesses refer to it as a UFO due to its unidentified nature. Additionally, the Yorkshire region is known as the UFO capital of the United Kingdom, with over 200 reported sightings in the past 2 decades. Some speculate that they've seen humanoid creatures flying through the air in the vicinity of the region's mountainous terrain. At present, there's no definitive explanation or evidence for these sightings, but the mystery remains fascinating, especially for those interested in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Number 17. Amarillo wildlife is known for its exotic animals, including African lions, rattlesnakes, and ring-tailed lemurs. But in June 2022, an unidentified creature was captured on surveillance camera near the fence, and the mystery surrounding it remains unsolved. A few weeks later, a similar creature was spotted at the Univision 26 station in La Union, New Mexico. It suggested that the mysterious creature had made its way to another location,
That
where it
thing
was
looked like the
captured on
worm
garage
from
surveillance
whatchamacallit, from the
homeowner
MIB
decided
movie.
to release the video, and according to the story, even the authorities were involved in the case. Some people speculate that it was a dog, a coyote, or a child walking by. Multiple news sources have reported on both incidents, but it seems that no one has any answers to the question of what exactly the creature was. Do you have any idea? Let me know in those comments.
It looked like a worm from MIB.
Number 16. In this video, we see a group of bison roaming through the Yellowstone National Park on a snowy day. Yellowstone National Park is one of the most famous national parks in the United States, renowned for its wildlife and geothermal features. However, over the years, various people claim to have sightings of Bigfoot in the area. In the next video, we supposedly witness a family of 4 of these large hairy creatures. People in the comments estimate the creatures to be about 7 and 8 feet tall. Bigfoot is primarily reported in the northwestern United States, so it's quite rare to see him in Yellowstone National Park, but apparently, it's not impossible if we are to believe this video. Do you believe that Bigfoot actually exists, or do you think all these sightings are merely gorillas or people in costumes?
No, it's Neanderthals, man.
15. There's many reasons why people find darkness and forests frightening and creepy. When we can't see clearly, our minds often fill the gaps with imaginary shapes and figures, and in the absence of information, we usually assume the worst. Well, in this case, you can actually see the terrifying face staring at you, and it's quite terrifying. In forests, there may naturally be predators or other dangers that we are not accustomed to in our daily lives. But we can't help but wonder what this person has captured on camera in this dark forest.
Boy, he look like Killer Croc. Boy,
not much info is known. But in the video, we hear the person gasping for breath, and they seem quite scared. Whatever it was, the best thing to do in such a situation is to run away as fast as possible.
Didn't he look like a gator by the face?
A man named Erwin Saunders is known for exploring forests and caves in hopes of encountering mythical creatures. In this video, he's searching for a mythical worm in the Worm Cave. Cave worms are a type of legendary creature, often depicted as massive, snake-like dragons that live in underground caves or tunnels. The term worm often refers to the Old English and Norse legends. Erwin, who resides in England, was exploring a cave complex when a dragon-like worm emerged from the cave, causing him to flee. These dragon-like worms are often seen as dangerous, using their long, suffocating tails to kill any prey they encounter. These creatures are often also associated with treasures and are said to be guarding valuable items. Those who seek to claim these riches for themselves will often have to face the challenge of defeating the cave worm to obtain the treasure. Erwin probably believed that this cave held hidden treasures and didn't expect to encounter this dragon-like worm, as he thought it was merely a myth. What's interesting is that various cultures, including Chinese, British, Norse, and Native American, all have different variations of cave worms. Number 13.
That was a real dragon, y'all. You hear me? Do you hear me? A real dragon.
This man was singing in the forest to see if his style of singing could enchant the local deer. However, he was not just singing, he was using throat singing, a vocal style where you produce more than one tone simultaneously.
Yes.
In some cultures, including Mongolia, there's a belief that harmonic sounds around a river can attract deer to come bask near the waterfall. What was supposed to be an innocent day for the man turned quite eerie, when in the background, two mysterious creatures showed interest in his singing. Could the man have somehow summoned two forest spirits from another realm? We have no idea. But what makes this even creepier is that he was live streaming. When the man zooms in, one of the creatures is seen lurking behind a tree, seemingly searching for the singing sound. Some people in the comments suggested that this could possibly be skinwalkers. Quickly realizing that the man sees them, the creatures swiftly retreat behind the tree. What do you think these creatures could have been? Number 12.
I'm starting to wonder if it's skinwalkers that's saying it. Maybe that is a skinwalker, y'all. That commented that that's skinwalkers. Man, y'all trip. Tweaking. What?
One evening, you're sitting outside your house with your father playing guitar when a creature suddenly crawls towards you. This experience would surely give anyone nightmares. The creature leans its upper body over your patio and reaches out with its unusually long arms. According to the video description, this is believed to be the Tiol, a creature from Southeast Asian folklore. These beings, mainly found in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore, are often described as small children. The Tiol is usually under the control of a person who practices black magic. The creature is said to originate from a dead human fetus brought to life through occult rituals. Due to the low-quality footage from 2003, we can't definitely determine what this creature is. According to the mythical story, the Tiol would perform tasks for its master when it's summoned. In this case, it was likely attempting to steal money and other valuable items to enrich its master. Number 11.
Like a servitor
One day, a man was walking through the snowy forest somewhere in Russia when he suddenly...
Wait, so that thing's like a golem? Without the actual process of a golem? Like, if y'all don't know what that is, y'all just look it up. But a servitor or something?
encountered a creature that resembled the mythical Yeti. The Yeti, also known as the Abominable Snowman, is an ape-like creature believed to inhabit the Himalayan mountains in Asia. The person films the creature wandering through the woods and then startles and falls down a hill. It sparked interest and speculation for many years, and the question of its existence remains a topic of discussion among scientists and enthusiasts. The legends and folklore surrounding the Yeti have been passed down through generations and vary greatly depending on the region and culture. The Yeti is usually depicted as being covered with hair that can be brown, white, or gray, and it's said to have large feet and hands. Many eyewitness reports also describe the creature as having strong, unpleasant odor. In Western popular culture, the Yeti is often compared to the Bigfoot of North America, as the two creatures share many physical and behavioral characteristics.
Because they're the same.
However, the Yeti is considered more aggressive and territorial than Bigfoot, often depicted as wilder and more untamed. Could you imagine encountering this creature while walking alone through the woods?
How you know that?
Pretty creepy.
How anybody know that?
Number 10.
If you ain't never captured them before, How you know that? And we rarely get footage that shows us straight up and down, you know what I'm saying, a straight, clear image. How you know that? How anybody know this? I love how we don't have no clear evidence of these damn things existing, but yet people be having distinct attributes. Excuse me. Distinctive attributes of these creatures and what they do, how they move, how they get down, what they eat, how the attitudes is, the aggressiveness of them. I mean, how do you know all of this and we don't get no clear footage of these animals? I know how, I know why, but I just want y'all to scratch y'all head a little bit about the issue. Stop being retarded out there or something, whatever. You feel me? And just really use your mind, man, and stop tweaking. Damn. How? Who? Where do I go to find this information? And how did you acquire this knowledge? How did you know this thing is aggressive? Did it beat you up? Did it beat up your camera system or something? Okay, so where is that footage at? Let's see that. Oh, we can. Why not? Why y'all keep teasing us with this stuff, man? We know it's out there. Stop teasing. That's why your plans don't be working. Because you're teasing. Just come on out with it, man, and stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Just come on out with it, man, and stop playing with folk. We know this shit out here, man. What's wrong with y'all? We know it's out here. Even my baby can identify some stuff. Get out of here, man. Y'all ain't, boy, y'all tripping.
We can all agree that an abandoned insane asylum is just really creepy. According to the story, the Overbrook Insane Asylum, Essex County Hospital, has been vacant for a long time, and the hallways and rooms are rumored to be haunted. This group of guys paid a visit to the building and came across something that made them panic. As we can see, a strange creature comes creeping down the hallway on all fours, towards the boys.
Oh.
They were immediately terrified, for they hadn't expected to encounter such a thing. The creature seemed to have inhuman bent limbs and quickly crawled towards them. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, you would definitely be shocked if such a creature suddenly came running at you.
Skinwalker?
Number 9.
Oh, it ain't got a name.
Imagine this creepy scenario. You and your friends are cruising through a forest on a quad bike, filming the adventures you have together. However, when one person looks back at the video footage, he notices a figure that sends shivers down his spine. According to people in the comments, the figure, which looks large and creepy, is said to be a Sasquatch. A Sasquatch, also known as Bigfoot, is an ape-like creature said to live in the forests of North America. It's become a great mystery over the years whether Sasquatch still exists or not. But from time to time, sightings are reported from people who claim to have encountered this mythical creature. Number 8. Have you ever heard of a pixie? A pixie is a mythical creature from the English town of Cornwall. It can be an elf, a fairy, or a gnome, and they are small creatures that live on remote moorlands. A man named Erwin Saunders has been tracking pixies for years, and he is said to have captured them on camera several times. He spends the night in a tent in the middle of the woods with a friend, and they have set up several cameras in the area. At one point, he's filming from his tent and sees a creature that looks like a pixie walking through the woods. Could these little creatures really exist and inhabit the forests of Cornwall? What do you think?
Yes.
Number 7.
Not just there, though. Everywhere. They're everywhere. Secret passages and all types of stuff to get to them.
Backrooms is an urban legend and creepypasta in which you would find yourself in a maze of different rooms and environments. In this next video, the person encounters a creepy creature, and it feels like you're in a horror movie. The video is said to be made by a man named Kane Parsons, and the camera following a man is in a liminal space. Despite the creepy message and the endlessly long hallways, it gives you a strange feeling in your stomach. By the way, have you heard of backrooms? And what do you think of it? Let me know in those comments. Number 6. A homeowner's security camera standing on the corner of Green Bay in Wisconsin, USA, recently captured something creepy. 2 inexplicable little creatures walking on 2 legs appeared in the darkness near a car. Could this be proof that small mythical creatures do indeed live on our Earth? The homeowners responsible for the video footage said they heard footsteps and couldn't believe their eyes. The little creature walks around for a while before disappearing behind the car. Could these be aliens? Several people in the comments said they could possibly be raccoons, birds, or owls. People from Mexico compared the creatures to the Chineki, a
What?
creature known in Mexican folklore as protectors of nature who like to secretly inhabit owners' homes. Number 5. On a Thursday night, a group of people from the Indonesian YouTube channel, Panji Putalang, found themselves in a remote forest. It's already gotten dark, but they were determined to have an adventure and filmed everything they encountered. At one point, a strange creature walks by looking pretty scary. Any normal person would have run away fast, but the boys ran after the creature while their instincts told them to get away. But being YouTubers,
fast.
they ran after the creature hoping to go viral. And they were successful. The video has over 6 million views, and people in the comments are discussing what kind of creature they had encountered. Unfortunately, it remains a mystery, but I think I would definitely run away in fear if I encountered this creature in a dark forest. What would you do? Number 4. Parks are also places that are 100 times scarier at night, and what they managed to capture on camera here looks an awful lot like an alien. Unfortunately, little info is known about the video, but we can see a strange creature coming from behind a tree. It moves very slowly and has long and slender limbs. According to several people, this would not be an alien, but the Rake. The Rake first began to receive attention on the internet in
Get the fuck out of here. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated.
In 2003, after people observed the creature several times in the northeastern United States. Which theory seems to make the most sense to you?
Alien.
Is it the Rake, or what else do you think it is? Number 3. A man driving through Australia in the middle of the night had to stop his car because one of his taillights stopped working. As he got back into the car, he heard a strange noise and immediately grabbed his phone camera. What he filmed was a strange creature crossing the road on all fours. Normally people wouldn't be surprised because in Australia, wild animals regularly cross the road. But it didn't appear to be a kangaroo or a deer. It frankly didn't even look like an animal, but it was a creature with pale skin that made a strange sound as it ran by. People in the comments say that this is proof of the legendary Skinwalker. The Skinwalker is said to have the ability to transform or disguise itself into an animal. Pretty creepy, right? Number 2. Have you ever heard of Huggy Wuggy before? This is the main character from the survival horror video game Poppy Playtime. It was supposed to be a cute stuffed toy that became a creepy killer. Huggy Wuggy has become quite popular in the last year. Although it's a character from a video game, some people claim to have captured him on camera in real life. Just like this YouTuber from Ukraine who saw Huggy Wuggy near his apartment. He decided to set up some cameras, and when he looked back at the video footage, he saw the creature peeking into his apartment. Let's just hope this was animated by a computer, because if this was real, it would be very scary.
El Capitan.
The next event where we see a creature is probably one of the most believable. 2 women were out diving on an ordinary day in Akron. 2 women were out diving on an ordinary day in Akron, Ohio.
Well, put a
in the
remix
United
on that
States.
thing. 2 women.
They
went
were on
out.
a break
Two
from work
women went
and were
out.
driving past the Green Lawn Cemetery. What they saw in the distance was a strange creature leaning over a grave. Not only was it in broad daylight, but it seemed to be digging up the grave with its bare hands. Although the 2 women filming quickly drove away, as they were quite shocked, the camera caught just enough to be analyzed. Still, even with the video footage shown in slow motion, no one could find an explanation as to what exactly that thing was. To this day, it's also still unclear. But this must be pretty creepy to find something like this at a cemetery, don't you think? Have you ever seen a scary creature? Let me know.
You know what? I said everything I need to say during the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it though. I hope y'all heard me when I was telling y'all the differences between some things and for y'all to do some research. Because that's sad. Y'all should be, some of y'all, not y'all, not all. But some of y'all should be ashamed, and I know some of y'all is along with, you know what I'm saying, along with it, and y'all just be throwing that stuff out there to throw people off in this misdirection. You know what I'm saying? I know the tactic. Y'all need to cut that out, man. Y'all really need to cut that out, because that's crazy that y'all think everything is either a skinwalker or a rake, and half the time y'all got them mixed up, or they're not even what that is. It's a totally different entity, and y'all just. And then it's crazy that he says the year that this thing pops up. He tells you the year that people starts talking about the rake, and if you do the research, and see about what time that a certain thing was made and certain activities have been taking place, you'll begin to see a significant connection as to what could truly be going on and where they really come from. Really don't know, but how did they get here? That's the answer that you're going to find once you start drawing conclusions and putting the pieces together, and stop calling everything a rake and a skinwalker. It's not the only thing out here.